we doing? Whew. Let me see that everything's working properly. Oh, good. There's a chance that I might get very far in the game today because I'm like halfway there. But once it's like around 10 o'clock, I'm like running away. Because like I really need to sleep. I've been working on the next video for a while now. Hey, buy me some food. I mean, hi. Hello, Lord Diego. What up? Welcome, welcome. Like I was saying, I've been working overtime on my Mighty Number 9 lore bit, and I think my eyes don't like it. So it's just gonna be 2 hours. Even if I'm about to finish the game. Yeah, I'm literally halfway there. Even if I'm about to finish the game, I might hold it off, and then next time I might finish it and play Repack 2. Because I should probably sleep because I have a night shift tomorrow and a night shift on Sunday. That might be a little too much for me. It's gonna be peak. I hope so. I still need to, like, even when I finish the script, I'm working on some assets for it. So that might not just be it. I still need to work on some stuff. Because I want the whole lore thing to be like a channel series. Because like so far the closest thing to a series that I have is like the Mega Man timelines reviews that I do, and yeah, I put a lot of effort into those videos and I love making them, but like there's nothing particularly creative about them apart from the process. I want to make something that's a little bit more creative. Oh, it's because I yeah. Thank you for telling me, Lord. Yeah. Glasses, what are you doing, glasses? There we go. You know, I can't hear the game properly now that I think about it. I think my headphones are acting up. Yeah, they are acting up, aren't they? Weird. It's not the game. I think I'm gonna need some new ones. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's better, way better. But yeah, I want the lore bits to be like my main thing. Which to be fair, those are videos that are gonna take a very long time to make, because like Mighty Number 9 doesn't really have that much lore. I think I have like 14 pages of information, which sounds like a lot. But like when you think about like literally all the lore of like blank thing, that's not a lot. If I were to cover something like the Owl House, which is the next one I'm working on, that might be like probably like 30 pages, because like that's a lot more information. And then, oh god, that sounded so funny. I love it. Oh! There we go. Oh yeah, nice metal. Don't mind if I do. But by the way, I am loving Burst so much. Like, man, that is such a good game. Like, the first game of Mighty Gumball was already very charming, I thought, because like, yeah, it's like back to like basics, very Mega Man-esque. The story is very silly, but like the graphics are nice. I missed the P. I need to go back. Oof. But like, yeah, I've been loving that game a lot. The Owl House was the first gay cartoon Disney made. Was it really the first? Have they really not made anything else? That's like that? Huh. I guess the most open one, definitely. Because like there's an episode where like it's on season 3 where like they take the flag, like the I think it was the bi flag, and they swing it on your screen like 100 times. It was hilarious. Like I think it was, what's his name? Oh god, the wizard who can do Gus, that's his name. Gus was like multiplying himself to like have like a bunch of different like bi flags. It was hilarious. It was like, I'm bi. Oh, I can go there. Okay, good to know. Oh, there it is. There it is. According to Alex Hirsch, they would constantly ask creators to remove gay stuff and make it deniable. Never in writing, though. Yeah, it makes sense that he said that, because if I recall, in Gravity Falls, there's the cops. They're a gay couple. Like I think it's very obvious. They never say it, but it's very, very obvious. In fact, in the last episode, there's like a very funny scene where like they hug in a very romantic way, and you go like, oh yeah, you know exactly why they did that. I don't need easy mode game. I'm just distracted. I'm good game. That perception, how does it work? There we go. Oh, nice. Wait, what's this? Okay. Lemons. But yeah, I remember Alex Hirsch like making a comment about like all the things they had to change in the writing to make things work. And same thing with like Amphibia. Like I remember that Matt Bradley, the director of Amphibia, was like, we had a lot of fighting because at the end of season 2, I'm not gonna spoil it because I don't know how many people haven't like watched that show, but at the end of season 2, there's a certain character who literally gets stabbed, like on screen, like they get a sword pierced to their chest. It's supposed to be a very strong scene, right? But Amphibia is a kids show, so Disney was like, we can have them more. We can have a kid being stabbed on our show. That's not okay. And they had to do like a lot of like fighting, like arguments, like, hey, we kind of need this thing though, for that to like actually go through. Yeah, he wanted to just state it, but they never let him. They sent emails saying things like, this doesn't align with the Disney values. What are those Disney values though? Lamau. like Disney, I think you're saying the quiet part out loud, Disney. Oh no. Disney said the quiet part out loud. Oh dear. I swear. This is the main reason why I go like anti-woke like grifter channels make no sense to me, because I'm like, to justify what you're saying, you will need to make the counter argument that Disney actually cares about that stuff, and they don't. Like they only care about it when it's like profitable. When it's not, they don't care. So like by definition, they're not going that route like at all, because they don't actually care. They will need to care to go that route, and they don't. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon had a lot of censorship of violence, and yet they insisted on using Carnage, a character defined entirely by murder. Did I just time out? Wait, did you time out? I didn't time you out. What's in the chat? Did you say something offensive, Deb? Did you say something offensive? Did you offend the bot? Which I doubt it, because he's a lot nicer now. He's like a lot nicer now. I doubt he would do that. I fix him. I can fix him. And I did. I did fix him. Oh wait, there's like a coin there. Nice. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Boom. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I was supposed to do that. Wait, what? No! Game! What are you doing? To the maze! Oh, Dinky? Oh, I keep forgetting, man. Transform! My family, no! Okay, I need to watch out for red. Oh, there he is. There's oh, well, that's not good. Okay. I'm like, can you tell my brain is semi-shut down today? I forgot the most basic thing. Transform. Oh, I did it. That was easy. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be more difficult. But there we go. It's Dinky. But honestly, yeah, I don't understand the whole censorship thing. Like, at the end of the day, kids watch worse stuff, but whatever. Like, some of the most popular shows kids watch are like extremely edgy, you know, like little murder drones, and then Has-Been Hotel and Hello Babas and weird Sonic animations. It's like, might as well give them what they want, like, without going, like, without putting them at risk. I feel like storytelling for kids has degraded a little bit, just a little bit, because like people forgot the purpose of why fairy tales back in the day were so messed up. Where like the reason why they were so messed up is because it was a very easy way to teach kids about like the dangers of the world without actually putting them in danger, you know. That's why like you check like a lot of like fairy tales from like back on the day, and you think to yourself, man, these things are terrible. How that is so messed up. This was for kids? And the answer is yes, it was for kids. It's a very easy way of teaching them like the horrors of the world without like putting them in any actual danger. That's the whole purpose. That's why kids' stories were so messed up, and you go like, adult stories are not as messed up, and it's like, because we already know. The kids are the one who needs to like actually learn that lesson, not the adult. The adult already knows how terrible the world can be. They don't need to be reminded of that. The kid, on the other hand, they need to like actually learn that. That's why fairy tales were so like terrible quote unquote bedtime stories. But like they serve a purpose. besides just being interesting. And I feel like nowadays we're trying so hard to like, no, we can't do that. We can't have violence. We can't have all of these topics because kids shouldn't be learning about that stuff. And I'm like, I feel like they should though. I feel like they should. But think about the children. They met Carnage have the power to absorb life force, so he just like poked people and they glowed and fell over. Part of it is to preserve a certain company's image. Part of it is to place advertisement, and part of it is avoiding bad press. I guess. I mean, I get it on like a business standpoint. You want your company to be like you want parents to like your company so that they buy the things to the kids, because like even if the kid wants it, if the parents think the company is like evil because they show like bad stuff, they're not gonna buy it, right? Like at the end of the day, the parents are the ones with the money. I feel like there might be something behind that for some reason. I was imagining it, yeah. This is a pretty good song, honestly. Oh. Ah! And fell over. Part of it is to preserve a certain... Oh wait, I already read that. He's learning about war and doom. I mean, back in my day, most cartoons were about war. And I turned out alright. Like, back in my day, cartoons were about punching each other and solving problems with violence. And I turned out okay, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, there we go. Pac-Man. Never-ending Story is the best example of a kids movie that traumatizes kids. The main character's horse just commits suicide and then the entire world ends. I've never watched the Never-Ending Story. Like, I know about it because of the freaking song, but I've never actually watched it. Like, when it comes to like those, like the Never-Ending Story and what's the other one that's very creepy? Pan's Labyrinth is the other one. I've never watched those. I think as a kid, the most like traumatizing thing that I watched, and I think I was like 12 maybe, or like 13, maybe it was like Coraline. That was a creepy film, but like, oops, I don't know what I was thinking. You're supposed to say self-deletion, Dinky? Seriously, is my video gonna get flagged by... I don't care. The opening scene is the main character being chased by bullies And you get the impression that they're going to go K-word him. Pan's Labyrinth is for adults though. Labyrinth is more for kids, not as dark. Oh really? It's for adults? I guess I believe that because like someone I knew a few years back was saying that they watched it as a kid and they thought it was a kid's film, I guess. Oh god, I almost... No! Okay. There we go. I just need... This is easy. I just need to learn how the perception works. I don't know how the perception works. No, I don't need easy. There's nothing you can do to make this easier, game. Unless I can fly or something. Oh, there it is. Tuckman. There we go. It's like a kid being taken to a dark fantasy fairy tale world. And that aspect might be okay for kids, but they also show horrors of World War II. Lurdiak, have you ever heard of Peter Pan 2, though? I don't know if you ever watched that Disney film. But Peter Pan 2 literally starts in World War II. and it's not like they shy away from it. They straight up show the war. Like, they just straight up show it. Like, the freaking ship literally goes through the entire war zone. It's kind of crazy. Actually, there's another book slash movie that does the same thing. That's for kids, and that's Narnia. That's another one. So it wouldn't be a first. Of course, they don't have like they don't have it like at the center of the story, right? But it's still like it's still there though. Wednesday is way too heavy for a kid. Yeah, but I don't think Peter Pan 2 shows someone being amputated while unconscious. Okay, that's true. It doesn't go that far, you know. It was definitely interesting to like. I think I might be one of the only people who prefers Peter Pan 2 to the first one, because I just find it a lot more interesting. Also, sometimes the animation goes hard for no reason. I got everything, right? Yeah, I got everything. Nice. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yo, Flash, what up? Welcome. How are we doing? How do balloons not pop? I mean, they did pop, though. Pan's Labyrinth is very brutal and its portrayal of the violence. I can imagine. Can I break this? Should I break this? That moment when I fell, I fell down because I thought it was a game mechanic that I was supposed to interact with. Lamau. Genius. Okay. Oh, I love how they look like freaking like circus ghosts. That's so funny. There we go. Oh, I got a lemon. I should go up. Oh, I love the music of this circus. It's so fun. Also, this color palette is oddly me. It's still funny that we go from like a space station and like aliens to like just go into the circus. Oh, there's like balloons down there. I need a sherry for that. Depth perception, how does it work? I was thinking the Arena Clock Tower earlier. The game is so funny because of how unfair it can be. You try to interact with someone and it just kills you or spawns the scissor. What? Okay, that sounds like actual BS actually. Just, oh, I want to talk to you. You just die. You know what that reminds me of? When I was playing Super Mario Sunshine, and I was in a stage where like there was a Pianta, and I thought I could talk to him, and then the moment I go talk to the guy, he just tosses me. Like he literally just tosses me, and sends me flying to my doom. And I'm like, eh? But like, what did I do to deserve this? I was so confused. I didn't know I was a mechanic to like go far. Okay, I'm missing a letter. And I don't know if it's the first one over there or if it's something else. I'm guessing it's that one, right? Yeah, that's the first letter. I'm okay. I should probably get this. Interesting. For me? Boo-hoo. But it's meant to simulate the uncertainty of being in an unsafe place. Yeah, makes sense. Some of the plot and puzzles change based on seemingly random things you do. That's kind of cool because it gives it like a lot of like replay value. There we go. Do I have? I didn't check if I got Sherry. Let's see now. Oh, Sherry's nice. Going back. There we go. Ah, come on. Nice. It's crazy how good it is for a horror game on the end. Wait, is that... Oh, it's an Super NES game? Nice. SNES. I gotta admit, why did I do that? Am I dumb? Don't answer that question. I haven't played that many horror games, honestly. Like... I don't really count like Resident Evil 4 because I didn't feel that was like a horror game. It was more like an action game to me. I did play Little Nightmares. That is definitely a horror game, and I really like those two games. I played the first and second game. I want to play them again on stream and play the third game. See if I can get someone to play with me. Because like it has only multiplayer for the first time. Jerk. How do I get up there? Can I jump? I don't think I can jump from here. There's gotta be some other way. Okay. Wave forward added some animated cutscene and translated. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go this way, I think. Wait, no, I was here already. Wait, did I get something that I need? No, I didn't. So like, why am I here? I think maybe I got something and I didn't realize. I probably got something and I didn't realize. Let's go back. What am I missing? Nope, it sends me back to the same place. Yeah, let's go back and check. I'm probably missing something. I love how the houses look in the background. Let's see. Okay, I got the sherry. I already went this way once. Yeah, no, it's gotta be that way. Like, where else am I supposed to go? So there's like a wall right in the middle. So there's something I'm not seeing. Maybe. The balloons? No, it's not the balloons. It's a dead end. Then something doesn't add up then. It's probably something so dumb that I'm not seeing. I feel like something like this happened on a previous stage, and when I figured out what I had to do, it was something very simple. Wait. But if I have to go so back, that's kind of annoying though. I feel like you wouldn't need to be sent back so far. I feel like this is a little too much, right? Right? Yeah, I'm literally all the way back. What? What am I overcomplicating? There's something I'm overcomplicating. And I don't know what it is. This seems like bad level design. Is that it? Do you think so? I mean, to be fair, this is based on it's a remake of an older game. I don't think they changed the layout all that much. Maybe I can like... Oh, I could just... The wall was not a wall. The wall was not a wall. I was like, I can't go through that wall. The wall is not a wall. It trolled me. It was that simple. See, it's always something simple, and I get stuck on that. It's always something simple, I swear. Oh, nice. Don't mind if I do. Because I'm always like, okay, this game is not that difficult, right? Like I beat it. Like Progon is more difficult than this game. I should not have that many troubles with that game. With this game, so like. Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, don't mind if I do. I noticed I'm not in Barrage. Let's go back. I tell you, Lordiak, I might be getting to that age. I can't wait to be like I don't know, like 60 years old and be called like the media grandpa alchemist or whatever. I don't know. What should I call myself? The arcane grandpa. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey kids, how are we doing today? What would I be playing? Oh, well, I didn't see that perception. What would I be playing in the future, I wonder? What game could I possibly play in the future? Finally trying GTA? I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Grand Theft Auto. Wait, what? Oh, right, I forgot about that power-up. They use it so little, I forgot it was a thing. Wait, did I get something that I could use? No, not yet. Also, there's someone to free here. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Did I do something stupid? I feel like I did. I did something stupid, didn't I? I need to go up again. I think I just realized my... Yeah, here it is. That's what I needed. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I can't hear the music again. Behave yourself, control. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Not really. I can hear the sound effects. Oh man, I need some new headphones, I guess. Oh, not really the headphones. The headphones are fine. It's mostly the cable has been so overused. I think the copper inside is already bending. And that's causing me the actual problems. Haha! Nice. Outplayed. I do wonder, do eating ghosts increase like the amount of time it takes? Because like it sure feels like whenever I eat a ghost, like the invincibility is slightly extended. Is it fixed? There we go, much better. Oh no! It's the pan hammer. Yo, hello Johnny's World, welcome. I believe this is the first time I see you around. Interesting. Interesting. What the? Yo, what up? You know, just playing some Pac-Man. Oh. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Okay. That makes sense. You know, this reminds me a lot of like how the ring, what was it called again? The light dash, what's it called? From like Sonic Adventure. I think that's what it started with. Like he just follows like a trail of rings. That's how this feels. It's like you just follow a trail of dots to your destination. Although it's a lot easier to use because for Sonic, sometimes it can feel a little clunky. I remember in the famous Sonic 06, I would sometimes use the light speed dash and he would like stop midway and just fall into the water or something. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? It's an automatic move. There's nothing I can do about that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It feels so unfair sometimes because it's like one of those moves where the game takes control away from you. So if you end up dying, you kind of feel like it's not really your fault. It's like, game, you killed me, game. The Havoc engine was terrible. I gotta be honest, I don't know much about that engine, but I have played a fair amount of games to my memory, especially from the PlayStation 3 era, that I recall used that engine. Okay, I need to be worried because I don't wanna go too far away. Bruh. This might be the trickiest the game has been so far. There we go. Oh yeah, I have an orange. We got an A. I wish I could turn the camera. There we go. Depth perception. How does it work? There we go. Sega made a ton of games in that engine, and all of them janky as heck. Oh dear. But like, is it the engine's fault, or is it just Sega being Sega, you know? I do like that Sega lately seems to be trying to go back to like their classic IPs. Like I saw some Golden Axe stuff, some Jet Set Radio is like one I never interacted with, but I really like the art of that one too. And I guess Streets of Rage is sort of like going around too lately. It's nice because like my era back then was like mostly just bruh like the Sega era. I had like Streets of Rage, I had Golden Axe. I really like Golden Axe. So it's kind of nice to see them back, because if I recall, after the spin-off they made with one of the main characters, I can't see the depth perception there. They made like a weird spin-off with the main character that was like a weird Zelda-like game. It wasn't very good. And then after that, the franchise just kind of died for a few years, and then they made like a very bad 3D game that I haven't played, but I heard terrible stories about that one. And after that one, which was terrible, it didn't do well at all. The franchise just like died forever. Only used again for like collections and stuff. Which is a shame, because I feel like they could have probably made something cool out of it. Then again, it might just be me being biased because I like fantasy. So the idea of a beat 'em up like taking place in like a fantasy realm is just kind of cool, you know? Like just like using magic, riding dragons and stuff. It was just cool, you know? I mean, I'm alive. I can't complain too much. I survived somehow. There we go. But like, if Golden Axe ever makes it back, I hope it ends up being a good game. Lemao. I mean, there are other ones. There are other ones. I only know the original trilogy and the 3D game and the Zelda one, which I actually played the Zelda one. Those are like the 4 games I played. The original trilogy. What? I don't think that was supposed to happen. There's one for the Capcom D&D arcade. You know what? I should have asked you, Lordia. Like, that's literally your area of expertise. I should have just asked you. I'm like, hey, Lurdiak, do you know any beat 'em ups that take place in a fantasy space? That would be fun. Do you know any? Of course you know some. Like, why wouldn't you know some? Let's not forget about Dragon's Crown. Oh, I've never played Dragon's Crown, but I've heard of that one actually. And then, do you know there's an arcade Golden Axe? I heard of it. Now that I think about it, can't say I tried that one though. I wonder if there's a totally legal ROM I can find. Oh, the baby! Hello, Texas. Yeah, you rescue me, Daddy. I'll be outside. Be careful, Dad. They just fly to the sky for like no reason. That is hilarious. Do you know what I did find out? There was like a remake, a 16-bit remake of the original gimmick. Now that we're talking about this, like I think it was for something arcade related, not necessarily an arcade, like some system or like some service of gaming I know nothing about. I checked the name and I was like, I have no idea what this is. It's something, I just don't know what it is. Oh, nice. Yep, the dwarf is the only returning character, and he's not even playable, really. He's in a backpack on the giant guy's back. Oh yeah, that's one of the most rare arcade cabinets. Oh, it is? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think his name was Gillis, like the old man. I think his name was Gillis. I really like him because he has like lightning powers, and his axe is like stupidly useful because like it has the most range, and you can hit like enemies like under like your range of view, and I really like that. I think his best move is like his jumping axe, where like you jump and like swing your axe. It's very useful. Crow knows more about it? I can imagine. Did he mention it in his video? I don't remember if he mentioned it in his video. It's been a while since I watched it. Because I remember I watched the first half, the first time he made it. And then I stopped because he was gonna spoil the ending. So I played the game, I beat it, I got to the secret ending, and then I watched the second half later on. That's my dad. Oh, he's coming to my rescue. Let's rescue the others. Which reminds me, Jumetaro is right here on stream. He's looking at me while I play. He's so happy. I am so happy I got that plus. I'm guessing we're gonna fight a giant clown or something, aren't we? Pac-Man, there's a race car. Hop in and hit the beat to accelerate. What? What is happening right now? Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara on Steam has both of the D&D titles. They're very fun. Despite being brawlers, they have a ton of RPG elements. Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of I should probably take a screenshot of that because I'll take down the bot after. Yeah, there we go. I'll check that out. Capcom Beat 'em Ups Bundles has King of Dragons. It's a simple, more straightforward brawler that was the prototype for the D&D games. One of my personal favorites. Oh. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Practice here to prepare for the race. Press A to use the Pac Turbo. Blast your enemies when the gauge at the bottom is full. Okay. Press Y to brake. Go back with R. Okay. Oh, it's Tuckman. And he has jet engines? Bro. Bro. Look at those clowns. Literally clowns. This is so stupid. I love that the cars look like they're like balloons, like inflatable balloons. So... Hey, they're cheating! Suddenly Mario Kart! Oh, they throw bombs? Okay. Oh my god, I suck at racing, by the way. Come on, Joshua, you just got your driver's license like 3 weeks ago. Show them that you deserve it. You deserve that license. Oh my god, I'm a terrible driver. I'm a terrible driver. Oh, that's a tight curve, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh god, oh god! Oh god! They're gonna take my license! Okay. I'm 6th place, not bad. Oh my god. A U-turn? That's not what a U-turn is, Joshua? Ah, shoot, I missed it. There we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was crazy. I lost. Okay, 4th place. Dragon's Crown is sadly stuck on the PS3 and PS4 forever. It's very directly inspired by Capcom arcade games, but modernized and with online. I mean, I have a PS3 though. I can probably get it physically. Like, I'll check my local games shop to see if they have it. They tend to have a lot of classic like PS3, Xbox 360, and like Wii and GameCube games. So they should probably have a PS3 version of that game. I've been meaning to stream some PS3 games on my PS3. Oh, dang it, I missed it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Whew. I wonder what do I die if I just fall off and need to start again? Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. Oh, that one just fell down. Okay. Well, at least I could be doing worse, you know. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Oh, dang it. Okay, okay, okay. And a little bit more. I need to do a quest here. There we go. Oh, I could have just done here instead. Oh well. Oh, I lost it. I did worse this time. And of course, there's Castle Crushers, which recently got a paint job. Oh yeah! I remember someone showing that around. I'm interested in your ability to like draw a character and just put it in, obviously. Which I'm guessing there's like some limitation of some kind, but like still it's pretty cool what you can do with it. There we go. I need to stop missing the freaking pellets. I really need them. Okay, don't miss them. Don't miss them. There we go. Seventh place. Don't miss him. Don't miss him. There we go. Okay, we're doing better this round. Way better. 5th place. There we go. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting so close. So close. So close. I can do it. I can win. I can win. No. No. No, I panicked. No, I was so close. I mean, I guess I can still win, but still, that's annoying. I was so close. No, wait, I can still win. I can still win. No, I can't. That boost sucks. That boost sucks. There's that very new game Absolute, which is a gorgeous hand-drawn side-scroller set in a dark fantasy setting. But I'm not sure if it's quite beat 'em ups. I know how it played it. Ah, man, I was so close though. Yep, bunk. This is just Pac-Man practicing before he becomes playable in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That is literally what is happening right now. There we go. Pac-Man Racing Circus. There we go. Nice. Okay, 9 plays. I can do this. Ah, come on. There we go. It's Pac-Man Racing! All across the circus is Pac-Man Racing! Yes, Sage! It's Pac-Man Racing. Welcome, by the way. It's my weakness, Sage. I suck at racing games. My point still stands. It's gonna be a while, isn't it? Oh my god, I can, if I get a good run, I can still do it. Cause like they're so close to me though. Yeah, like that, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're doing better, we're doing better, we're doing better. This is what I did last time. I still have the scars of battle. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Third place. Ah, come on! No! No, third place again. Third place again. I was so close. Been lurking this whole time. Only just now started listening. Also, I totally get being bad at racing games. I am okay at them. But this would give me a panic attack. Definitely. I started becoming better at racers because of, ironically, Sonic Racing, because I played it quite a lot when it came out. And I got a little bit good. I still suck, but I suck less. But like when it comes to racing, like it's one of my weaknesses. I'm worse at it than shooters, and shooters are my weakness. Like I'm not very good at shooters either. Like my main areas of like skill level tend to be 2D platformers, 3D platformers, and some reaction-based games where like I need to be very quick and do like a lot of things. Shooters, they don't tend to be my area, and neither do racers. I think when it comes to shooters, the only one I have like a memory of being like particularly okay at was like what's it called again? BioShock. I actually beat that game and I didn't have that much trouble. Like, I mean, to be fair, it's a very difficult game. But I had like a fun time. I wasn't like complaining or like, oh, I can't hit the guy. Oh no. I think it's because BioShock also has like some quote unquote RPG-esque mechanics to it. And like you can like play it smart. If you don't want to like engage too much with the shooty. I mean, just you gotta, but like it's a lot less difficult, I guess, than your normal shooter. Not to say that it's an easy game. It's definitely not. Bro, why can't I? Okay, that one hurts because I was like so close to being at first, and then I just fumbled the ball right there. I'm doing better though, but I'm also very close to the end, and that's frustrating. I'm not gonna win. Yeah, I know. Forget it, Pac-Man. Seppuku. Shooters are annoying for me? Oh, yeah, me too, honestly. There's very few that I can say I vibe with. Like, say, like, yeah, I remember, like, back in the day, there was this franchise that I think is kind of dead now. It was called Resistance, and it was about like this alien race that like took human bodies, and then they morphed them to create like these chimera warriors. And you were like a soldier in an army, like trying to like stop them. And you were like infected by them, and you were like slowly turning into one of them. It was very interesting. I think I got into it just because I like the story, like the idea of being like a soldier who's slowly turning into a monster, but like you end up being like humanity's last hope because of that. I just thought it was interesting. And like a lot of the weapons were very fun. Like there was a weapon that would like give you like the ability to shoot through walls, and the more walls you like shot through it would increase the power of the weapon. So you could just like an ability to like see through walls, and then as you see through walls, you can see how many walls are there, and like calculate, oh, if I shoot it from here, it's gonna pierce 3 walls and do even more damage. And you can like play around that. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like like yeah, it's a shooter, but there was like a lot of tactic. And the story was like, it wasn't amazing, but it was pretty cool. As shooters go, because like shooters don't tend to like, to my experience, I don't recall them having like any like particularly like amazing story. Like most of them are like retellings of like old wars, or like made up wars, or like some futuristic war, and they're fighting for, I don't know, reasons. So it's like, you know, like shooters don't tend to like do it for me when it comes to story. Apart from like, again, BioShock had like, I don't think it was the story. The story was interesting, but the world was so immersive. It's like, man, this world is crazy. Also, yeah. Whew. But yeah, the world of BioShock was very interesting. That kind of like kept me going. Whoops, meant this one. Pac-Man car is gonna overtake Sonic Racing for sure. I mean, we have 3 racers this year. That's kind of interesting, because like Kirby Air Riders looks pretty cool. I do think it's very dumb that Nintendo didn't put the original Air Ride on the GameCube. I feel like that was a no-brainer. Like people can play that game before Air Riders comes out. I was gonna do that. I was gonna make a video on it, until I realized, oh, it's not there. They literally don't have it. Like, they straight up don't have it. And I'm like, why? That's stupid. Like, people would pay for your stupid online system, like thing just to play it. Like, why wouldn't you? Nintendo, what the heck, man? That sounds neat. Odd but neat. My experience with shooters is more like PvP realm. A lot of Call of Duty and Halo. I don't play a lot of PvP. That's the main thing. Like I already suck at the solo campaign. You expect me to be good at PvP, bro? So does Pac-Man have like a normal personality, or is he like Kirby, where he's basically an animal? Pac-Man has a normal personality. He's literally a father. He's a normal. He's just an everyday guy, you know. At least that's how they portray him in most of the games where he talks. He's just like a normal guy. He probably has like a daytime job, like a 9 to 5. I think the only game that I remember where like they tried to not retcon, but like they went a little back with it. It was Pack and Roll. I played the DS version of that game, and in Pack and Roll, they went back in time, and it was Pac-Man when he was a kid. So that's like canonically in the timeline, that is supposed to be the first Pac-Man game, because he's still like a kid. And I guess they really like that. I don't know how well that game did, but they must have really liked the idea of making like Pac-Man young, because after that, what? Okay. Because after that, they made that Pac-Man everyone hates, the Adventures one. I'm gonna get my first game over soon, because my lives are at 4. But yeah, he apart from the ghost hunting business, Pac-Man seems to be like a fairly normal guy. This is a very interesting place. I find it peculiar how like the ghosts seem to be a more advanced race than the Pac people. Like they have like machinery and like robots and mech suits. They literally talk with aliens and go to space. And then the Pac people just live in like a normal suburban town with like barely any particularly interesting technology. I don't know. It's just interesting, I guess. It's like the lore of Pac-Man is so interesting. I kind of want that thing. Can I get it? There we go. Nice. Then why don't he talk? I mean, he does in the second game, though. He does sometimes, but whenever he does, I guess people just don't like it. Like, there's a good portion of the Pac-Man fanbase, they exist, who really don't like the idea of Pac-Man talking. They just don't like it. It's like that Pac-Man doesn't talk. I mean, he does, but they just don't like the idea of Pac-Man talking. You know, I compare them to like Sonic fans who really like classic Sonic, and they don't like the modern one because he talks and he has like this over design aesthetic, or that's at least what they say. I don't really care. And I say like, yeah, I guess I don't mind Pac-Man talking though. I don't see the problem with Pac-Man talking. There we go. Oh wait, I think I wasn't supposed to break that. Oh no. Wait, I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Eaten though. He's not Mickey Mouse. Probably similar to Link 2, silent protagonist. Yeah, but Link is different though, because Link doesn't talk because he's a surrogate character. He's supposed to be you. That's why in most of the old games of Zelda, you can actually change Link's name because Link is supposed to be you. He's the player. That's why Link doesn't actually talk, because he's just you. He's you in the adventure. That's why a lot of people didn't like Link not talking in Breath of the Wild, because in Breath of the Wild, Link doesn't act like entirely a surrogate character. He actually acts like a character. And some people don't like that. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart the stage. I missed the P letter. And I get it, it's true, because like that game felt like it wanted to have a grandeur story. And then having a silent protagonist for a story like that, it's just weird. It just doesn't work. Like, that game story, there was something there, but they just didn't deliver it all that well. And the fans will swear by it, and I'm like, I don't know, I just don't see it. Like, the game was fun, but like, the story was all over the place, because the creators knew that you could skip it, and because they knew that you could skip it, they like made it in a way that feels very convoluted and unnecessarily unfocused. I don't know. Which is a shame, because like the game starts so good. It's like the calamity, Ganon, the world. You've been asleep for 100 years, and you're like, oh my god, that is such a cool setting, though. That is such a cool setting. And then they do nothing with it. It's like, oh, there's this beast, activate them if you feel like the, you know, like, there's these guys who are like the son of these guardians. The guardians are cool. We're not gonna talk about their backstory though. If you want to know their backstory, you can play this other game, and then we're gonna tell you that the game is not canon because it's another timeline. But you know, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. You know, it's totally a good story. Totally a good story. We totally, man. It's like, oh man, that sucks. That sucks. You don't do that to the fans, you know. It's like I feel like if you can look at like Zelda's past, I feel like you should have been able to see the past of the Guardians in the game itself. Like, find like maybe some relic of the past or some magic memo that they left behind with like a message, and you can like actually see like what they did when they were alive. I feel like that would have made for a much interesting story, instead of like their children literally being like, oh, Papa was a great warrior and he was your friend, and then you get like a single fragmented like flashback that's like, Link, I remember when I used to be a warrior with you back in the day, and we fought Ganon and this war that we're barely gonna mention. I don't know. I was a little disappointed at the end, you know. Well, if you read the art book, the idea is that Link used to be a specific person with a specific serious personality, but the Link you play as is not that guy anymore. He lost his memory and he's more childlike. That is true. He's very childlike, like Breath of the Wild story. But I agree that it has some gimmicky part. Yeah, it's just that because it's an open world game, they can't predict where you're gonna be, and because they can't predict where you're gonna be or what you're gonna skip, some of the story feels fragmented because it literally is fragmented. They animated his body language differently too. The Link in the flashback only cares about his duty and denies himself. The Link you play as does whatever the player wants to do. He can do fun things or save people. Oh, that's true. That's true, actually. I think we have fundamentally different views on Breath of the Wild storytelling, Alchemist. Also, did you play the DLC? You got some more info from the champion story there. I'm not gonna play DLC for backstory, bro. No, thank you. That sounds like that's important storytelling. You don't put that in a DLC. If I need to play the DLC to get the full picture, that doesn't sound like a selling point to me. That game definitely is kind of divisive, Sage. Like everyone who played it has an entirely different opinion on it. Oh, there it is. Like I talk with so many people about that game. I swear I've never met two people who had the same opinion on that game. Not one. Like everyone has a different opinion on that game. It's so divisive. It's like some people like the story for certain reasons. Like for example, I think the best story I enjoyed in that game was the Sidon one, or Sidon. Because he was just such an interesting character. He was so joyful. He stalked you all the way. Hey, Link, are you okay? Do you need anything, bro? He was such a fun character, you know. I feel like the others weren't like were not like done justice equally as Sidon, for example. Whereas it's like, oh man, I wish they were all this fun. And it really hurts because like usually the way the game moves, that ends up being like your first dungeon usually. So you get to enjoy that very great part of the story. And then when you go to the other dungeons, they feel slightly lesser than that. Which, depending on who you ask, might be a good thing or a bad thing. Then again, most people who enjoy that game don't really care, because I certainly didn't. Like, that game is just fun to play. Like, going around doing literally whatever you want, climbing whatever you want, pointing at something and being like, I want to go there, and you can go there. It's so amazing. You literally don't care. Like, oh, the story is okay. I don't care. I don't care. It's just a fun game to play because of how open it is. So it's not like I dislike the game, by the way, because I know sometimes I can sound very judgy about things. When I criticize something harshly, I usually like it. I did like the game. It's just not the kind of storytelling I'm used to, I guess, because like up to that point, I feel like a lot of the game had been tighter about the story. I don't want to bring Ocarina of Time because it's always Ocarina of Time. Then again, I have a lot of controversial opinions about Zelda. Because my favorite Zelda is not Ocarina of Time. It's actually Wind Waker, and Wind Waker is the one most of the fans don't like. But Joshua, it's too cartoony. It looks so goofy, and I'm like, but that's what I like. Why do you dislike fun? Oh yeah, the dungeons were garbage. Yeah, they had gimmicks, but they didn't have the intermingling with the world like other games had. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the main problems. I agree. Frankly, not knowing the champions without the DLC doesn't feel like a demerit to the story for me. Considering how many major characters in so many games you get basically zero backstory for? Like, which one? Like, you mean the Zelda games? I don't know, because like the big difference would be like I don't need to know what a character used to do if he's already involved in the story, so I usually don't care. But if the game is putting an emphasis on what happened in the past as being something important, I feel like we should get more. You know, like the game keeps insisting in, let's go back, remember what happened. We're not gonna show you, but remember. Like that's what annoys me mostly. Yeah, some people were very mixed on the dungeons. I can't put it into words. The feeling of playing Breath of the Wild and seeing one of the dragons appear for the first time. Oh yeah, oh I remember that. I was walking over the mountains, and it was nighttime, by the way. And to make matters more interesting, I think there's an event that can happen in the game where like there's like shooting stars. And like there's like a specific item that you can get from one of the shooting stars, and it was a beautiful night. There was shooting stars, and then there's like this worm dragon just flying on the sky, and I'm like, what is happening right now? I was so shocked by what was happening that I stopped playing. Like I literally stopped playing. I'm like just looking at it like, whoa. And then by the time I realized, I'm like, wait, I gotta go after it. By the time I'm like going after it, it just disappeared. And I'm like, how can I meet the dragon again? Dude, that was so cool. You have to do a side quest to even get any contest for the dragons. That's true, I remember. There's like most of the side quests are kind of lame, but there's a few of them that are pretty fire. Not gonna lie, some of them are pretty fire. Like they're few and far between, but there's still like some of them are just absolute fire. I like the one where like you need to be tested, and because of that you get sent to like an island in the middle of nowhere, and you need to survive with just the things that you have at hand. That was such an interesting dungeon. I mean, I cheesed the heck out of it, but it was still very fun. I actually beat it like the giant Cyclops by spamming bombs. Like I climbed a high place. I knew the game was not smart enough to take me down from that place, so I climbed the a high place, and I started like throwing bombs down below. It was so funny. Actually, there's a lot of funny things you can do in that game. I remember one time I was bullying bokoblins. I had this round bomb that is one of the glyphs that you get, and I stood like very, very high on a hill, and I threw the bomb, and the bomb rolled downhill to a settlement where some bokoblins were like eating and by the fire, and then the bomb fell right next to them as it rolled downhill, and one of them like stood up and just looked at it like, what the heck is this? Like a bunch of like question marks. And then as he stood close to the bomb, I activated it and just blew the whole place down. It was so funny. Like, I have so many good memories of that game though. It's just fun, you know, like yeah, like forget the story, who cares? It's just fun. As long as that's your mindset for playing that game, you're okay. I wonder why this is here. If there's nothing. Oof. I thought I could make that. Oof. What shall I? You have to do a wait. Sorry, to finish the context for the previous message. So many important characters get no actual backstory in so many games, even not Zelda ones, like OOT. I don't know what Link from OOT. I don't know what OOT is. It's an example though. I like the getting the Master Sword is an optional quest. How ballsy! Ah, yeah. Like you don't even need the Master Sword. Like I think it's not even the strongest weapon by the end. Like you can very easily get like a better weapon than the Master Sword. I think that you were reading as needing backstory context for the champions was really just intended to indicate how good of a friend each champion was to Link. Yeah, I was thinking more like you were saying like it was not necessary or like necessary in these games, and I'm like, well, it depends on the story, you know. Like sometimes backstory is not necessary if it's a story that like it's happening as you go, where Breath of the Wild tries to be more like the past is important, and I feel like they gave us not enough context, I guess, to me at least, you know. But like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like as whiny as I'm being about it, I do feel like by the end I just didn't need it because like I was just having fun, and I also think that the world itself is interesting enough that by itself is just fun. Like you go walking around and there's a lot of, and I was not talking about this, there's a lot of very good environmental storytelling in that game. Like you go around and you see like there's like this city on the outskirts. It's a little bit abandoned, but you see like very old like barricades and stuff, and it's like, oh, you look at it and you go like, there was a war there. There was totally a war there. I can see the war. I can see how many people died, and the game is not telling me anything. It's just the world itself. Like you look at it and you can tell something happened, and I really like that because it's very subtle. The game doesn't tell you, you just know. But just by looking at it, you just know. And it's funny because I ironically, and I'm about to contradict myself here. Ironically, if the game did that the entire time, where it was just like environmental storytelling, I wouldn't mind as much, because like you play something like Little Nightmares or Dark Souls, those games never straight up tell you the story. It's mostly just environmental, but the mood works. And I feel like Breath of the Wild tried to emulate that a little bit, where like environmental storytelling, and it works. Like it really does work. Like there's a lot of moments where I go to a place and I just look at it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can see what I can see what happened here. No, nobody has told me anything, but I can see what transpired here, and that's pretty cool. The Master Sword is the best gear for the Guardians and whatnot, and Regent's durability. Ah, yeah, that's true. I'm a little iffy on the system of that game of like the weapon durability, because like the champions' weapons could be reforged, but they can't be enhanced, and at some point they become very useless. So it's like, I passed this dungeon, I did all these things, I get a cute weapon, and then it sucks. That's fun. I built a house and just placed them there for decoration, because like, what's the point? Alright, it's too much of a skill issue for that though. In the DLC, you awaken his true powers, so it's a full power all the time. Oh, that's cool and very broken. It still needs some rest sometimes, but it can have full potential without fighting Ganon or the Guardians. It's kind of funny because I remember Johnny from Some Call Me Johnny say like, whoa, what the heck is wrong with my Master Sword? I didn't know it needed AA batteries now. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, for the 4 you're talking about, NPCs do actually tell you things. I like how much of an estate of ruins is near the castle. Like, there used to be a huge town there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's a lot of places you go to and you can tell there was a town there and something happened. And the game doesn't necessarily always tell you, because sometimes some of those stories are so old that they got lost in time. But it's cool that it's there in the first place. It's like, I love that because I don't need nobody to tell me. I can just look at it and be like, yeah, I know what happened here. Nobody needs to tell me anything. I can tell what I can tell. And that's pretty cool. Like, when a game has moments like those, you can tell there was effort in like designing the world itself. And that game had a lot of that. I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom because I haven't played that one. I heard the link from Tears of the Kingdoms is a different link though. Like it's not the same one from the first game. It's like a completely different future. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, what? I did this 5 seconds ago. Come on. There we go. Nice. Alrighty, I'm going back to lurking now. Talk to you later. Link from Tears of the Kingdom is the same link as Breath of the Wild. Oh, really? Oh, thank you for telling me, because, like, I don't know who the heck told me that. They were like, oh, no, that's a different link. It's a different link. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? Like, I feel like it looks like it ties perfectly into the story. Why would they make a different link? He does no time travel shenanigans, just so that... Oh, that's good to know. I still feel iffy about time travel, though. Final Fantasy 1 did not give me the best impressions of time travel. Like, the only game about time travel I played that does it good is called Chrono Trigger, and that's it. That's just it. It's just Chrono Trigger. There we go. Oh, they're gonna make me work for it, aren't they? I like how they're dressed as like workers. That's so funny. There we go. Uh-huh. What's up here? Hide platforming, huh? I think this will be the last stage, by the way. I should probably go to sleep. Okay. Okay, that happened. That was funny. That's like you're watching like a cowboys movie, and both of them are about to like shoot. They're about to like take the freaking gun out, and then when they take the gun out, they just shoot each other like, and they both fall down flat. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Okay, this is very tight there. Actually, oh well. I feel like I saw something up there though. Oh my god, Pac-Man, bro, you wanna fly, bro? Yeah, I missed something up there. I knew it. There we go. You're annoying. There we go. Nice. Wait, what? So is it like two different paths or... Oh wait, this is Tugman. Which means there's something below. So this is optional then. Oh yeah, the end. Oh, I'm missing the M then. Oh god, I'm missing the M. It's gotta be close by though. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I knew it. There it is. The A. A. There we go. And I should have gotten everything. Did I do a maze in this stage? I don't remember if I did a maze in this stage. Yeah, I did a maze. I did a maze. I think. Bruh. I love. I just become like a flat freaking cartoon character. There we go. Whatever I did. Oh, so close. There we go. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this frame. I mean, I did a lot though. We beat it 1 stage and a half. I wonder how much is left. But yeah, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna tomorrow after my first work job, I'm gonna see if I can work a little bit more on what's left of the Mighty Number 9 lore video, because like I'm so close to finishing it actually. Like I just need to finish the raid campaign on. Yeah, so there's like at least 2 more stages probably. My percentage, I can see that. Oh, it's 63%. Then after that, let's see. That video might take me 2 more weeks because I do need to edit, and it's like it's gonna probably end up having like 15 pages. That's like almost an hour long most likely, and I do need to do some assets that I'm gonna work on next week. I need to design a classroom. I need to design the environment items around, and some character expressions in a new art style. So that's gonna take me at least a week to like. I already drew everything. I just need to paint it. Might take me less than that. I might do it in a single day because it's like it's not really a lot of shading. It's like most of the colors are particularly flat. I do need to animate the title card a little bit. Then after that, I think I'm going to start playing Frogger 2 and the Game Boy Color version of Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge, which are basically the same game. One of them is the OG and the other one is like a Game Boy Color version of the same game. I'm gonna play both of them for the same video. And while I do that, there's a chance that Mega Man X Timelines CX specifically, sorry, finally comes out, and I might make my usual timelines video. So those are the plans. I think I might do some shorts talking about some shows that I watched a few months ago. They're gonna be very short. They're like the Should You Skip series, because I noticed those videos are so short. I might as well just make them into shorts at that point. Like, I feel like they work better and more people might see them and like watch those shows. So yeah, Mighty Number 9, probably 2 weeks. Probably, most likely. Maybe 2 weeks Wednesday, I hope. That's like the best case scenario. The best case scenario is I finish it, I publish it for next Wednesday, like the Wednesday after this Wednesday. I start playing Frogger 2, and meanwhile I probably already own the Timelines comic of CX, and I start working on that one. I heard that Timelines CX and Legends come together, maybe. There's a chance Legends might get delayed for December. We don't know yet. If I get both, I will just do one and then do the other, and then like have like 2 weeks of separation between one and the other, so that there's not too much and they're not fighting with each other. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you, Sage, for being around. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Lurdiag and Flash. I feel like there was, who was the name of the other? There was someone else around, I remember. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Johnny's World. Thank you, Johnny's World, for being around. And I'll see you all next Monday, hopefully. Take care. Later.